and then came back, called Jordan Ayew and told him he should step up his leadership qualities and step to the fore because now he's the most capped player and all that. Only for him to come back and tell us Kudus was going to be captain for the game and also give them a 10 jersey out. We know this 10 jersey thing and what has happened to us in the past. Between Kojo Asamoah and all these things.
Yeah.
Could have avoided that because his brother is in the team. And for many Ghanaians, once you saw Kudus in the 10 jersey and with the arm span, it was quite clear that Andrew Ayew's time at the Black Stars was done. Going down exactly the way others have in the past. We didn't do it well. We don't intend to do it well. And the Black Stars coach has failed. We don't want this to overshadow the match tomorrow. After the match, regardless of the results, we talk about this captaincy issue and then the onion they're going to put on the pitch where they are going to play the game tomorrow. Now somebody within the FA setup in Accra alerted Ignatius, Kwesi and Co. about it and that they prepared to do away with it. So, but with the captaincy issue is a fiasco. It's a big fiasco. You know what captaincy issues have done to Kwesi Appiah, Asamoah and Andrea Ayew in 2019. We could have avoided this. It's always overshadowed what we intend to do with the Black Stars. This is something we could have avoided, and it's such a shame that we did not do that. We'll get into the details of that tomorrow. But as it stands today, if you ask me, my independent opinion is that Otmado, the coach of the national team, is training. That Dede Ayew is not done with the Black Stars. If you don't want him to continue, let's bring him down, depart from the norm, hand him the jersey, let him play his last game for like 10 minutes, clap the entire stadium. We also thank him for his meritorious service, coinciding with some of the best moments the Black Stars gave us. What did he do? He came to a press conference. There is an announcement. Like that, he expected Ghanaians to concur. No, we don't do that because this is not us. And this captaincy is not been an issue that affected many people, including Andrea Ayew's father. It's not been dealt with properly. But we wouldn't spend all our time on that because we have a serious game to play.
Sure.
And I'm not surprised that you get to the details of this because the coach, by going to the UK, speaking to Jordan Ayew and coming back to do this, we are in trouble.
Hello, Atta.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you. Atta, earlier on in your submission, you made mention that you would want to start Abdul Fattah Ishahako. Before you go, can you just help me? If you were in Otuado's shoes, what would be your lineup for tomorrow's game?
So based on what I saw, Andy Freddy will maintain his position. Gideon Mensah will also maintain his position. I will go ahead and play the same centre-back pairing of that played on the other team.
Jiku Salisu. Yeah.
And then the two now will be Sulemana from Cagliari, anchoring the team. I'll drop Lashmeri and bring in Majid Ashmeri.
Okay.
More carrying skills. So those guys could be the two. I'll start Iñaki Williams in this game. Play Fatau, Jordan, just behind Iñaki Williams. And then Semenyo would have played from the other flank.
Wonderful, wonderful. Atta, why you coaching Kwas Kakra? I say, the people meeting also, what can they say more?
Yeah, it will be, I had this. We need a trusted men to do this job. And we must make sure that the job is done because, yeah, some of the economy, they have a first round and come over. I am Kokrani, I think, come on, fun.
You pogo about me to this Atta. Yeah, bro. Oh, Senior Collins Atapogo. Atta, thank you so much for joining us. I believe your conversation has been very, very interesting, and I believe my listeners have also been enjoying your contribution to the show. But let's hope and pray that the Stars will give us victory tomorrow. But I believe the atmosphere in Kumasi is also looking good for tomorrow's game.
It is, and hopefully it gets better with our win tomorrow. God bless our homeland, Ghana. Good luck, too.
Sure. Good evening, Atta.
Thank you, sir.
So that was my senior colleagues Atapuku, all the way from the Garden City of Ghana, helping us with his thoughts on the upcoming game and the little concerns from the camp of the Black Star, from the captain issue to selection issues, the posture of Otuado and other important things that I asked him on the show. But I think you guys have enjoyed Collins Atapuku on the show. I believe I promise you guys that I'll be opening your phone lines for you to also help us with your selection if you were in the shoes of the head coach Otto Addo. So you can join us on 020 020209 7814 020209 7814 020209 7814. You can also call us and let us know what your thoughts are on the selection for the game. If you were Coach Otto Addo, which players would you field in that big game tomorrow? It's a must win for the Black Stars of Ghana. You can also send your selection on our Facebook page and I'll be reading them out. 020209 7814. I believe I have my very first caller on the line. Hello, good evening. Your name and where you calling us from? Oh, too bad. Try and call us back. 020209 7814 020209 7814 7814. We're still on the Black Stars tomorrow. It's a must-win day for our senior national soccer team. Good evening. Your name and where you calling us from? Hello, good evening. I can hardly hear my caller. Hello, good evening. Too bad. If you can hear me, please try and call back. Okay, it's not from our studios. 020209 7814 020209 7814. The lines are just jamming. Everybody wants to get their selection done here. Hello, caller. Hello. Wow. Too bad. What is happening? Hello? Too bad. 0202097814 0202097814. It's not coming from my end. I don't know what the problem may be with the phone lines. Anytime you raise in Accra, everything becomes bizarre. 0202097814 0202097814. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, your name and where you calling us from?
I'm from.
Okay, let's hear you, boss.
Okay, what I said, what our brother said around.
Yeah.
So he believes in the case, that's why we give him the mantle speaker. So he believes the selection to him. But then, what I say is, any player who is doing care of want to play, to give their best and all to play. Because we are not accepting anything aside from you. So we should do their and play their heart out.
Okay. All right, I believe your points have been noted. The guys will also play their hearts out tomorrow. Thank you so much for calling us. So you can also join us on 020209 7814 020209 7814. We have a limited time here in the studios, but I really want to get my listeners also involved on the show. Hello, good evening. Your name and where you calling us from?
My name is International. I'm going to Makani town.
International, let's hear you.
Yes, the messing down also is not good. And you could see has been doing the captain because you have to know the quality of being a captain. He is not having the quality of being a captain at this moment. It's just look for maybe Luke Jordan or someone like that. And with the right forward, if you start with Iñaki and that will be far better for 10 minutes to come next as a change of Jordan Ayew. Now I think that will be, but that will help us to move forward more. Apart from now and then, I'm not sure you can make it.
Okay, thank you so much, International. I believe the authorities are also doing the listening. 0202097814 0202097814. You can also call us and let us know what you will want the coach to do in tomorrow's game. 0202097814. Hello, good evening. Your name and where are you calling us from?
Good evening. My name is Emmanuel calling from Nima.
Emmanuel, let's hear you, boss.
I like the lineup Atapokuji. I think that would be the perfect lineup for us because we need to go with an attacking mind and we need to start from the blast of the whistle to the end of the whistle. We should attack them, and I'm sure we will win. Because victory will be ours. Because this is a neutral ground, and I'm pretty sure all of us we have the 50-50 chance of winning. We have no upper hand against it. So I'm sure we'll win by God willing tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel, calling from Nima. Yes, Emmanuel, thank you so much. 020 Okay, I have okay. I've just been signaled that we have a chance for one final caller. 020 Call. Let's hear your thoughts on the upcoming game. What are you expecting Coach Otuado to do in that particular game tomorrow? 020 but do remember the UEFA Nations League is also currently ongoing. It's France against Belgium. It's still no, it's 1-1 at the moment. 1-1 at the moment. Incredible scoreline. It's 1-1 at the moment. They're just playing some time added on to end the very first half. Good evening, your name and where are you calling us from?
This Kenneth from Xtra.
Let's hear you, boss.
Please, I've been very strong and things. Ghana's gonna win the game.
Ghana's going to win the game. Okay, the line is too.
I'm you have to thank God that you, man. Jordan is just full of bullshit. You have to get your bomb.
Sorry about that language on radio. I just have to take him offline. We don't use some of these BS words on radio. I really, really apologize for all my listeners. I really, really apologize. It's not my fault. I didn't know what he was about to say. 020-209-7814. 020-209-7814. I think I have time for one last caller. 020-209-7814. So it's France 1, Belgium 1 in the UEFA Nations League. France 1, Belgium 1. France 1, Belgium 1. Iceland 1, Turkey 0, Wales 1, betting to win. Let me see. I think I have my final caller on the show. Oh, too bad. It's unfortunate. The phone lines are not also helping us this evening, but we'll just have to leave it there. We'll come again tomorrow. But if you are going to sleep, make sure you are just making Black Stars a priority before you go to bed. Make the Black Stars a priority. Always remember to pray hard for the Black Stars. It's not looking too good for the Black Stars in terms of AFCON 2025 qualifiers. But also, earlier yesterday, in faraway Liberia, the striker of the Black Stars, Jordan Pierre Ayew, also made some wonderful donations to an orphanage in Liberia. So Ghanaian striker Jordan Ayew demonstrated his commitment to giving back to the community through a generous donation to the Voice of an Orphan in Liberia. The Voice of an Orphan in Liberia. Just come on our Facebook page, you see Jordan Ayew donating some items to this orphanage home in Liberia, but Jordan Ayew was not there. He is now in Libya, but a rep of Team Ayew was in Liberia. Joel was in Liberia, and then he did the donation on behalf of Jordan Ayew to the orphanage in Liberia. Now, Jordan Ayew donated items like to the orphanage, like mattresses, bags of rice, cooking oil, vegetables, toiletries, and other things that, listen, it was beyond my comprehension that Jordan Ayew, with all the pressure on the Black Stars to go and then qualify, he also had that thought on his mind that, listen, I need to also put these unfortunate kids on thoughts that I'll do some donations to them. And then this is not the first time Jordan Ayew or Team Ayew, they these Ayew families. No, Jordan Ayew's kindness resonates with his passion for supporting vulnerable communities, particularly children. So Jordan Ayew remains dedicated to making a positive impact on the lives of those in need, said the spokesperson in faraway Liberia. So Ayew's philanthropic efforts serve as an inspiration, highlighting the importance of giving back to the community. So we say, good job done, Jordan Ayew. Good job done, Jordan Ayew. And I believe other players can also emulate these kind gestures, and then they'll also be following on the aid of the less privileged in our communities. But this time around, Jordan Ayew did not do this donation here in Ghana, but he did this in faraway Liberia. We were also trying to go to Liberia, but unfortunately, we are hard pressed for time, so we cannot go to Liberia to speak to the rep who actually represented Team Ayew in faraway Liberia. There you see the banner of Team Ayew on our Facebook page, so you can see some of the items that were donated to the orphanage home in Liberia. We can see mattresses, we can see bags of rice, cooking oil, toiletries, and other stuff too. And I hear there is also some undisclosed fee, that's cash, for the orphanage home. Undisclosed fee for you to go all the way to do this in Liberia. Plus pitch, Wembley Plus pitch inside East Legon on the boundary road just after the East Legon Executive Men's Club Center. You get to the Wembley Plus pitch, the Wembley Plus AstroTurf. So on Saturday at exactly 2:50 p.m. Polo Beach Club will be coming up against Team Guide Radio at exactly 2:50 p.m. It's Polo Beach Club versus Team Guide Radio 91.5 FM. Please join us this Saturday at the Wembley Plus pitch in East Legon. Wembley Plus. Come to East Legon. On the boundary road, you'll see the beautiful Astro turf on the boundary road just after the East Legon police station. You get to see the likes of Stephen Kweku Asari. Hafiz is also coming. Francis Agbechise, Wakasa Bibre, we'll get to see him on Saturday once again. Patrick Eshon is saying he's a very good footballer. I wait to see Patrick Eshon. But don't also forget that head coach of the side, BOB, I'm going to be around this time. And when I'm around Guide Radio, we are not going to be losing. Ephraim is just giving me signals that he's going to play tomorrow. Hey, Ephraim, I wonder whether Ephraim can actually run for 50-50 per half. Ephraim, are you sure you can play? Obebo, share you. And so come Saturday is the match week 3 of the 7 Corporate Football League in Accra. So front back will start the day with a game against Blue Jeans and Black Volta. Then Polo Beach Club will also be playing against Guide Radio. And then in the second game, Front Back will be playing against Beehive and then Atmosphere. Greenwood will also be playing against Guide Radio at exactly 4 p.m. Then Polo Beach will be back with Blue Jeans and Black Volta. And then the other matches of the day will be Affinity against Beehive and Atmosphere. Greenwood will also be playing against ALX. 7 Sports Women team will also be playing against My Body, My Cycle. You remember the ladies that came into the studio, My Body, My Cycle. They will also be playing at exactly 6:30 p.m. Come and see these beautiful girls playing good football on Saturday. Then Affinity will also play the final game of the day against ALX. It's the match week 3 of the 7 Corporate Football League at the Wembley Plus pitch inside 8 Lagos. It's supported by Belacqua, Soccerbet, and then Guide Radio 91.5 FM. Unfortunately, we don't have much more time here, so I'll just have to leave. And then Adokwe the Savage will be coming up at exactly 9 p.m. with what we call Simmer Down. Do not change that dial. Our standby DJs will be here to continue to entertain you from now till the time Adokwe sits behind the microphone to give you all the latest and the wonderful stories coming from sex, love, and relationship. We call this beautiful show Simmer Down. But pray for the Black Stars tomorrow. We are in action in faraway Libya. If the Stars are winning, then our mission to